National Association of School Governing Bodies, Matakanye joins us now for a reaction to the story. Ntate Matakanye, thank you so much for your time and for being with us this evening. I mean, schools are meant to be a place of safety and at times an escape for some children, but for a child to allegedly be continuously bullied at a school, for parents to allegedly continuously report, and for nothing to be done is quite disheartening for the result of such a situation to be what we are seeing now in Lerato's case.
Katleho, good evening. Good evening to all your listeners, all your viewers countrywide, to hear this disheartening story, as you have already said. Firstly, we would like to send our deepest heartfelt condolences to the beloved family, to the relatives, to the schools as well, because this child has got friends. This child did not just only have those enemies at school, they were friends. We want to also send a very deepest heartfelt condolences to them, the teachers as well, and the community. But we want to continuously, Katlego, to condemn this type of behavior. I think it is really taking the toll on our children. We condemned it, but I believe schools also are failing us. School governing bodies are also failing us in the sense that now they don't make user-friendly policies that will simply ensure that the children report these matters. If they fail to report these matters to their parents, but they must have a place to report these matters so that we attend to these matters even before these children take their lives. I mean, it's very disheartening to lose this type of a young life, where we are looking upon this young life to say, this is a president that we are building. This is a teacher that we are building. This is a parent, a responsible parent that we are building. There we are, we lost it. And this thing has got a very serious impact on the development of our children. This thing has got a very impact to the cognitive development. That's why finally these children just lose it. Realize that now there's no place for me in the world or on earth. Therefore, there might be life somewhere. That's why they finally do this. We want really to say we are really failing our children, and we want to make a call once again to say, South Africans, let's stand up and stop these things. We can't continuously debate one thing, bullying in schools, the bullies and their parents, because I know that if you know your child, you will know that your child is a bull at school, because you really have to go closer to your child and talk to your child. Nobody else can talk to your child except yourself. That then the values of the families are transferred to school. Respect other people.
Most certainly.
Love other people. And do all those things. So these things must come from home into the community to the school. And this thing will come to an end, because these children at times, they don't see the bad intention of bullying. They think that now at times it's just a peer pressure thing. They are playing and all those, whereas they are hating other children. It must come to an end. And we want to call all South Africans, the parents, the communities, school government books, please make sure that from next year we are no more going to debate this matter. Make user-friendly policies that these children, if they don't report to their parents, they don't report to their school, they still have a platform to report these things. And these things must be attended to.
Most certainly.
Then the department should stop playing politics. Stop playing politics and say investigation. We have lost a life here. And we can't keep on saying we are going to investigate when we lost their life here. We lost their life, we have to act and stop this carnage in our schools.
And I think that Matakanye, sorry to come in there, but just to on that thought of who really needs to act, because I mean, you speak of, and I appreciate that you say the SGBs and the schools are failing us with regards to the policies that they're not putting in place in order for children to have a safe space in order to report. But in this particular instance, there was reporting, in fact, on numerous occasions, as the parents are saying that they've reported where these 3 young boys even strangled Lerato because they claimed that he took a cap that belonged to one of them, when in actual fact he didn't, and these children were not even suspended from the school. So are there mechanisms in place for accountability, and how does the governance framework work when it comes to reporting having taken place, but schools not putting in any action with regards to that reporting?
That's why we are saying, look, each and every school has got what you call IDSO. That person is allocated that school. That person must know exactly what is happening from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock if the school goes out 4 o'clock. That person must know, so that then with his or her colleagues, they must go to the district and debate the school and how best they help school. So these people are just going to drink tea in schools instead of going and know this school. They are allocated, mostly they are allocated almost 20 schools. So you cannot give you a problem to know the behavior of the 20 schools. You know these schools, you know where they come from, you know the community, you know everything, you know the teachers, you know the principal, you know the school governing body, so that you strengthen them, you support them. And this person is called IDSO, Institutional Development Support Official. But they are doing nothing. They are doing nothing, and until maybe because these children are not our children, that they are losing life because they don't care. This thing is supposed to have been detected long before even this child took his life. It's supposed to have and tell the school and say, strengthen here, strengthen here, strengthen here. This thing is happening in school and all those things. So what is the purpose of being allocated schools if they don't know the problems that are facing schools in those areas? And how do we achieve quality education if then these guys, they just go into the school and fill up the diaries to say, yes, I've got you, but they don't know the problems of those schools. But at the same time, and these guys must go into school and strengthen the school governing bodies. If there are no policies, they must make sure that the school governing bodies have got policies that work in the schools.
You raised a very important point earlier on when you said the parents should also play a role in knowing their children, especially the parents of children that are committing these acts of bullying. Does your association look into adopting any kind of engagement programs with communities and parents in order for there to be this change in culture, so that parents are aware of their children who are bullies at schools, and in actual fact what needs to be done as a preventative measure?
The National Association of School Governing Body, currently, as I'm talking to you, Katlego, is that they are training in 5 provinces: Western Cape, Eastern Cape, KZN, Limpopo, and Gauteng, specifically to strengthen parents so that parents understand how to support their children. Because it is true that now it is not everybody who have got the qualities of being a parent. You know that these days you may find that now a 15-year child is a parent already. This person does not even know what we mean by parenting. So we are strengthening those people to say, when you are a parent, then the first call is you. And then if then you can't help this child, go out there, go to school, go to the community, go to the department, go to National Association of Schools and say, I have got problem with SIPO. And you know, SIPO does not sleep at home. SIPO is going around drinking liquor. SIPO is going around because they've got friends in the communities where they get together and maybe smoke some of these illicit things, and immediately they smoke, they drink this, then their behavior changes and they change to something else. So as a parent, you must go out there and seek help, and that will come and support you. Because this, if you don't support this child then becomes a menace in the community. There it is now. Finally, then other children die because of you leaving your child to go and harass other children in school, bully them and do all those, take money from them, because then they take money from the teacher to go and buy these things and all
Right.
those. So hence we are calling upon parents and say, enough, it is enough. It is you who can stop this carnage.
Most certainly. Maybe as a parting shot, Ntate Matakanye, I mean, in light of this very tragic incident, what advice and what immediate steps would you give to SGBs in order for them to review and strengthen their policies around student safety?
We are saying to the school governing bodies, not only the school governing bodies, these things just happening across the country. We are saying, South African Schools Act has given you power to formulate a code of conduct for learners. And also, even the processes, South African Schools Act has given you power. If then you have a policy, and that policy, it is not followed, then it also tells you the steps that you have to take. Then you suspend these children. Because the truth of the matter is that if the IDSO and the school governing bodies know that now there are these police will have been suspended in the school, then given 7 days and say, within 7 days go home, we are going to call you and your parents to come and account what is it that you are doing in the school. But for the mere fact that now, there it is finally the child. So it means that the school governing body probably may not be having a policy in the school. And the IDSO also does not even know whether the school has a policy. The department does not even know. But we just want to call upon the school governing body to say, National Association of Schoolwork is there. Please come approach it to come and help you, support you to formulate these policies so that when these things happen, then you have got a place to fall back on. Then you can suspend these children and then make their parents aware. Sometimes their parents are not aware, then make their parents aware. Then you take them to a hearing. But if this child does not want to change, then you recommend to the HOD that now this child, HOD, no, we can't afford to have this type of a child in school. Go and look for school for this child and go attend school somewhere. So this is what the school governing body must do so that a school is a safer place. A school is a second home. It's a home. When these children go to the school, they must feel. That's why even government has come to the party. They are providing food to these children to show that the school is a second home. You eat there, you play there, you are safe there, then you are taught, then you go back home safely. But schools are no more safe. So I don't know. Then what is it that we are doing? So we have to call upon school government and say, we are going to monitor as from 2026. We are going to monitor all the schools in the country to say, do you have these policies? If you don't have these policies, tell us why. Because some of these schools are manipulated. You know that you find that now the principal is the principal is the school governing body in the school, or the principal and the IDSO are
right.
the school governing body in the school. This must stop. This power has been given to the school government by the South African Schools Act.
And they certainly need to exercise it. Ntate Matakanye, thank you so much for your time. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this evening. Quite a concerning issue that young student from a school in Vaal having taken their life there. And this is the National Association of School Governing Bodies giving us a reaction to that incident.